Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wine Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday in December. Who else is going like, oh my gosh, we're almost halfway through December. Like, halfway through December is finally like sinking in, and I'm thinking, oh, I have so much to do. Yay, the holidays. And Fifi's over here standing on my desk looking at me like I'm crazy. So, as you can see, I am all alone tonight. Sad is me. But we're going to have fun anyway. And I hope you guys will put up with me just talking to myself and you guys. And let's just, I'm having a Coke Zero and I hope we will have some fun tonight. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Nicole. I got another Facebook user. Hi, I don't know who you are, but howdy. Hi, Rhonda, another Facebook user. How you guys doing? Hi, Vicky. Hi, Dana. It's an unusual Wednesday for you because you're working. Yeah, you usually are not working, my dear. I hope all is okay. There's a lot happening here, so I will fill you guys in. Hey, Tabitha. How is everybody's Wednesday? Is everybody else feeling like, oh my gosh, the holidays are coming at me faster than a freight train? What am I going to do now? I keep thinking that I have more time than I think I have. And all of a sudden I'm like, maybe I should be shopping. Yeah, I think I've said that, but I haven't made too many moves in that direction. I do have a few things for my dad, and that's about it. You're overwhelmed too, Nicole. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Julie. How are you, dear? Hey, Kelly, you're off again today because you're homesick? That's not good. Hey, Maggie, long time no talk. I hope you're doing well. And I got another Facebook user. Hi, I can't see your name, but I hope you're doing fine on this lovely Wednesday. Hey, Ames. Hey, Dana. So your box came today. I hope that you like it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to talk more about boxes here in a little bit, but I'm glad that it arrived at your house all safe and sound. Like, I'm so keyed up today. I think I'm over caffeinated, y'all. Ronnie says you just have to get the present wrapped and you're waiting on your Bath and Body Works candles. You know what? Funny story. I ordered some Yankee candles when they were having the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. And they ended up losing part of my order or something, or thinking that I didn't get it. I don't know. And then I got like half the shipment again today, and I'm looking at it going, I don't know what happened here. So now I have extra candles and I'm not mad at it. So, Rhonda said she got her box and she loved it. Yay! I hope you guys enjoy your boxes. Hi, V. Hi, Susan. I saw you guys sneak in there. Are you feeling okay, VD? I hope you're okay. Let's see what else. I missed something else. The color is great. Okay. I'm not sure what color, but I'll take it. You're waiting on 2 more orders to be delivered, then you have to start wrapping. See, that's what we always do. We have like this giant wrapping party, usually like a day or two before Christmas, and we just gather everything and then bring all the paper into the kitchen and just like have a wrapping party. Usually involves vodka or tequila as well, but just saying. Hi, Shannon. You love the box, Facebook user? I can't tell who you are. I'm sorry, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I want to talk about the boxes more. We will get into it. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Avita. Hi, Abby. Hey, Wendy. How you guys doing? And there's Shannon Hunt. You would be super disappointed with having too many candles? No, you wouldn't, because they're awesome candles. Plus, the thing they sent me a double of is a candle that they don't have very often, and I really love, called A Quiet Calm Place, I think. It's a really super chill, like, I don't even know how to put it. It's almost like the smell of baby powder and cotton. I don't know how else to put it, but I really, really enjoyed it a lot. I've had that happen too, Rhonda, where candles have arrived broken. And what's interesting is when I call them, they never question it. They're just like, okay. So I guess it happens fairly frequently. You wrap as you shop, Maggie. See, that's smart. We throw everything into the closet under the stairs, and then finally I look at the mountain and stuff and go, well, it's not going to wrap its merry self, so I guess I'm going to have to do that. You're 2 gifts from being done, Kelly. I'm jealous. I am uber jealous. You have to wait till Christmas. Yours is in Ohio, Tabitha. Well, I hope that when you get it, you enjoy it. How you been, Abby? It's been a while. Hi, Sonia. How are you? I'm also kind of waiting to shop though for my mother because when my folks get here, there's only so much they can bring on a plane, and she's had some stuff shipped here in advance, mostly for my dad, and a little bit of stuff for baby. But she likes the experience of going and shopping, with people she's buying for, because she wants to get you what you want. So anyway, your granddaughters do your wrapping for you. That's nice. Hi, Kelly. How are you? No, and I will talk about where William is in just a hot second. So he's visiting his mommy, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. You have to get a bunch of gift cards. Yeah. My dad is a really hard person to buy for too, Sonia. I feel you on that. For the man who doesn't really go anywhere anymore and doesn't do anything and he doesn't need anything, like he doesn't like anything anymore. He's 85, so now he's just like bah humbug about a lot of things. So, hello from Canada, Kelly. How are you? You taking your mom to finish shopping Friday, Kelly? We'll be doing it probably the day after my mom gets here. I haven't started the decorating yet either, Vicky. Like it's going to be crazy. So I'm going to be interested, Eve. I'm going to ask you next week if the mall was busy, because I remember a day when you couldn't even park in the mall parking lot for the month of December. And I feel like I drove past there, maybe it was like less than a week ago or something. And I was like, there's no one here. And I don't know if it's just our mall, because in fairness, a lot of stores have moved out of that mall and moved to another mall further north that's newer. But I just remember never being able to get into that mall. And like our Macy's closed down, and then they moved it to a strip mall that's actually closer to my house. So I haven't been in there yet, and they tried to rebrand it as saying like it's a Macy's marketplace and it's supposed to be boutiquier. So I will go in there when my mom comes. She'll get interested in that. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Hey, Nikki Ann, you were making cookies. That sounds like a lovely reason to be a few minutes late, but you're fine. We're just chitting and chatting, and I'm just catching up with you guys, because it's always nice to know what you guys are up to, because I know what I'm up to is a whole lot of deadlines. Hi, Jen. How are you? Welcome in. So a couple of you mentioned that you noticed that William is not here. I can see him watching me in the background, and he's making like faces or something at me. He's using filters. I can't exactly see it. It's half grayed out, but he's trying to throw me off. The lighting at his mom's house is not grand, but for those of you who asked, yeah, he's in Pennsylvania with his mother and his sister. He's had an opportunity already to, visit with both of his nieces, and I think he's going to see his oldest nephew this weekend as well. And of course, his younger nephew is a Marine, and he is still out on a boat that we're not supposed to know anywhere where it is. But he's getting a chance to visit his family before the holidays. What are you doing? I don't even know what filter that is. I'm trying not to look at you now. You're driving me nuts. Hey, Jan. Hi, Nancy. How are you? First snowfall tonight? Oh my gosh. It's been really weird. Today it was kind of just half chilly and foggy. It was very weird. Howdy, Jocelyn. How are you? I hope that you enjoy your box when you get back to Hawaii, because that sounds like a great place to spend Christmas, if you ask me. I can't tell who you are, Facebook user, but congratulations on your new job. That sounds fantastic. You're at work, but you're tuning in for a bit. Well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think he does behave away from home, Kelly, but in fairness, he did get to have Chinese food tonight, which is not one of my favorites, mostly because I just didn't grow up with it. My mom is allergic to most seafood, and so she just was never big into Chinese food, and it wasn't something she grew up with. So, and we don't really have any great, in fairness, like all we have is Panda around here, so we don't have great Chinese anyway. Does he have a Bob Ross filter? I don't even know what it was. He's finally stopped playing with filters. I can glance over there now and kind of take him seriously. I know a lot of people say Chinese food is life. Thank you, William. You're posting as me. That's perfect. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. You had snow flurries, Eve? No, thank you. It's like, hi, Mavis. Hi, Isabel. How are you from Portugal? What time in the morning is it in Portugal, dear? I know it must be, what, like 2, 3 in the morning? I'm sorry, Dana. You know what? I've been talking with Jenna Jacob about that because she's like, I think this is her second Christmas without her mom, and she said she's still struggling too, and it was hard for her to put up the decorations without getting kind of teary eyed. And it would have been her mom's birthday, like sometime next week, the 17th, I think, and so they're doing a lot of baking and stuff as a family, kind of to commemorate her mom's birthday because they're making all the things that were her mother's favorites. And so, and they did that last year as a nice sort of gesture for mom. And then they gave all the kids all the sweets and everybody was happy. So, anyway, panda is not Chinese food, Shannon. I know that's what William says too. I agree. Thank you, Nikki. And yeah, he's over here lurking in the background like the stalker he is, but that's okay. It's 2:08 in the morning in Portugal. Isabel, my hat is off to you for being awake, honey. Oh, Rhonda, I'm sorry. I didn't know. She says her dad passed away on Christmas Eve almost 4 years ago. I can't even imagine. I was thinking about that the other day, and it was like a random news story where somebody had, suddenly lost a family member. And I thought, it's never, I'm sure, easy to lose a family member, but December must be particularly difficult. So I really, really feel for you guys. Wow, 25 years ago since your mom, she would have been 82. It's, and I can imagine it's hard not to think of your loved ones at Christmas, right? I guess, oh, there. Yes, Louise, now your name is showing. So with William away, I have a guest who did not, she wasn't feeling camera ready tonight, but, we're having fun and we're watching TV and we're talking lots of fun stuff and we're just kind of hanging out because you know what, Isabel, I have insomnia too. I 100% feel for you. So we're just kind of hanging out and we're talking about books and yeah, it's a fellow author and we're just talking about writing and, all kinds of interesting things. And we're watching, we're currently in the middle of watching a K-drama. And I've seen it before and this is her first time watching it. And we're remarking how interesting it is. Some of the storytelling, kind of some of the ways they approach storytelling, it's just a completely different way of, it's almost like it's a more omniscient way. I know that's not going to make a lot of sense. I don't know how to put it. It's like you're really with a certain story and it bounces around because it's like an ensemble cast. And then at the end of the episode, they'll give you like these snapshots of moments that they think were super interesting or important, or they'll also jump to show you things that they didn't show you in the episode because it would have given too much away. So if you're wondering, like you get to the end of an episode and you're wondering like, oh, how did the bad guy know that? Well, then they'll jump back and show you a scene that they showed you part of before, but now they show you the whole scene so you can see why the bad guy knew. Like, it's just really, really different. So, what are we playing a game for, Kelly? I missed it. Sorry, I was so busy talking. So anyway, it's been really interesting to just kind of chat about the various ways that, like in Western TV, we do things in a very sort of straightforward kind of way. And Korean drama, I'm just noticing that they really do kind of jump around a little bit more, but it makes it kind of really interesting. So anyway, Eve, I know, Eve, and Dana, I talked to a couple of people who are going to Orlando next week, and I'm going to miss you guys so much. It's been really hard because I know everybody's like getting ready to go to BLC, and I'm like, I know I would have been too, but, there's only so much we can do at a time, right? Hi, Sammy. How are you? Welcome in. I'm also talking to, in fact, I had a conversation today with my buddy. For those of you know Lee Swift, who is on season 2 of The Circle on Netflix. We've been friends forever. And he also has written as Chris Cook. I think he's taken his books mostly back to Lee Swift. But anyway, he's just put a bunch of stuff on Radish, and he's also written, a couple of different series. But he has decided to go at the last minute, so he will be there too. And if you guys haven't met him, look him up because he's so much fun. He's just like one of the nicest people you'll ever want to know, and he has been amazing to me. And then, of course, as many of you know, my parents are coming for Christmas, and just in time for me to get back, in order for me to, I have to do some special arrangements for Dad to sleep and stuff like that because he can't go up the stairs anymore. So I just needed more than 24 hours to get ready for Dad. So anyway, Radish is, I didn't even think. So Radish is an app. You can download it from just about any app store, and it's serial reading. So what happens is it's a little bit like if any of you have seen Kindle Vella, it's the same thing because Radish has actually been around longer. And it's actually modern. A lot of the Asian cultures they started these reading apps. So you get maybe 3 to 5 episodes for free, and then you decide whether you want to, and they give you coins for a certain amount of money, and it's like a subscription. So if you subscribe, then you get a certain amount of coins every month, and then you can choose to spend your coins on whatever stories interest you, and you pay by the episode. So anyway, yeah, it was a cameo shot. You're right, Louise. His hair is a hot mess. Plus, he has no lighting in there. But he wanted to photobomb you. I know. Hey, look on the bright side, y'all. It wasn't an ass shot. I'm just saying. So I shouldn't even encourage him. So that's kind of what Radish is. So anyway, if you guys haven't looked him up, like I said, if you're going to be at BLC, go meet him because he's super fun. And if you haven't looked him up, you might look him up because he's got some fun little books too. Especially if you guys like to read MM, he's written a lot of MM. So check that out as well. I shouldn't give him ideas. You're right, Ames. I said that and I was immediately like, what are you thinking? Like, stop now. You know your husband. So some good news. So Kelly, I think that's going to be interesting. So Kelly's asking, my folks are coming, and do you get to visit too? So we were trying to talk, I don't know how many people are going to be. So our Wednesdays for this month, I'm getting ahead of myself because I do this a lot. I talk super fast, so he has to slow me down a lot. So if you wonder why I'm talking really fast, this is my normal talking. So our Wednesdays this month are the 15th and the 22nd. So I didn't know many of you guys were going to be around on the 22nd. So I think what we're going to do, because I know people travel and you have family and it's that time of year. So I think we're going to do our official Christmas party on the 15th. I was going to talk about this at the end, but hey, who needs an agenda? And then it's Lee Swift, Dana. And then on the 22nd, if it all works out and everything is cool with my dad and everything, we may do a cooking in the kitchen, hopefully without a bat crotch, on the 22nd, because I'm sure that we will be baking some goodies for Christmas. And that way, nobody's going to feel like, if you're traveling and you can't make a Wine Wednesday, you're going to feel like you're missing the Christmas excitement fun. It might just be some hanging out and holiday baking and whatnot. So, if you are hi Abby, if you are so inclined, join us on the 15th for the Christmas party, and then join us on the 22nd for just some, I don't know even what we'll bake. I'm sure William will be making pecan pie. Baby might be making her famous lemon bars because she's really quite good at that, y'all. I think she has the lemon bar thing down. So speaking of baby, pecan pie bark. That sounds interesting, Eve. You may have to slide that our way. I don't know about all that. That'll probably be up his alley though. So baby, hi Fifi. She just jumped up. I don't know if you guys can see her, probably not. Baby had her last official day of classes for this semester. She has Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as designated study days. And then she has her one and only in-person final on Monday afternoon. And then she has a couple of projects that she needs to turn in before next Friday. And then this semester is a wrap. So she's actually really happy. She has one of the projects already done. It's a group project. I think they have to turn it in tomorrow. And then that's done. And then she's got, like I said, this one big test on Monday that she's really, really studying for. But the other piece of good news, if you were here last week and heard the graduation saga, it turns out that it was all a system glitch. Let me back up. So after she registered for her final semester a couple of months ago, it told her that she was 100% ready to graduate. It let her fill out the intent to graduate form, and she was supposed to be getting all her cap and gown ordering and all that kind of stuff. And then she absolutely panicked because the day she started Thanksgiving break, then her portal was telling her that she wasn't ready to graduate, and it was only 99%, and it was telling her to take these classes, but she's like, I've already took these classes. Like, I don't understand. So she contacted her advisor, and after some back and forth and whatever, she did have to talk to her advisor a couple times, and they were finally like, yeah, we know. It's on our end. We're really sorry. We're working at it. So she texted me yesterday afternoon, and she was like, I'm 100% ready to graduate again. So she is very excited. And that means that she will definitely be graduating in May, unless... Don't even say that. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. We are so excited for baby. Unless she decides not to show up for class, but that's very unlike baby. She's very, very responsible. So at any rate, thank you, Teresa. It's good to see you. It's been a hot minute. Are you going to BLC? I feel like everybody's going but me. So yeah, baby's very, very excited. She's a little unexcited because she's going to come home tomorrow and spend the long weekend with me, and then William flies home Sunday. She has to go back Monday for her test, and then like I said, then she'll be done. I just can't with these bangs. I need a haircut, you can tell. And then she'll come home probably that Tuesday morning because her final on Monday is late. And then her boyfriend is leaving to go with his family on a cruise like 2 days later for 10 days. So she's like, really? Really? I mean, it's great that you're going to go spend time with your family, but, they haven't seen each other the last 2 weekends because his final weekend was all last weekend. Or he was studying last weekend for his finals this week, and she's studying this weekend for her finals next week. So she's like, we're going to have like 5 whole minutes together before he sails away for Christmas. So, but they will get to see each other after that. It is the 7th. Yes. Is it? No, that was yesterday. I can't read that. Something about Vegas. Sorry. Thank you. I couldn't read it. Would really love to go someday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. It was a lot of unnecessary stress for her, Louise. She was just really incredibly freaked out about, they couldn't even tell her at first why she had to take classes she'd already taken and passed. So anyway, we're just glad that it's completely resolved because that was stress that nobody needed. She spent all of Thanksgiving like fretting about it, So I don't know if Kathy Hackett is here, but I know she's having surgery tomorrow. Hey, Melissa, how are you, my dear? It is good to see you. So you guys send Kathy Hackett your well wishes and fingers and toes crossed that she comes through successfully. And I know I'm going to be thinking of her tomorrow and hope that she checks in when she can. And it's a hard time of year to have this stuff done. So I'm just going to really be hoping that it's not a hard surgery and that everything turns out just fine. Let's see. Thank you guys. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, she's super excited to finally be getting closer to graduation. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh my gosh. I don't see her here tonight and I'm missing talking to her. Oh, that's okay, Krista. How are you doing? Calling with your dad is a good reason to be a few minutes late. So what do you guys, I'm curious, like, am I the only one who hasn't decorated yet? Because I feel like I might be, and that wouldn't surprise me, but I'm pretty sure that I'm one of the few people who has done a big fat goose egg so far. Good. I'm glad to hear it. It's one of those things that I mean to do. Oh, Kelly, that is a really good question. And we've had some really serious conversations. I keep forgetting to like highlight questions so you guys know what I'm responding to. She has a couple of things that she could do. And she's just not sure yet 100% what she wants to do. However, it's like we've done this whole full circle thing. There was a point at which she said she would never want to be an author, and now all of a sudden, in the last probably 6 months, she started talking about it again. So she has an idea for a series that I really like. I think it's super awesome, and we're going to talk about it some more over the Christmas break and talk about, seriously, if this is what you want to do, then, it's not like I can't tell you what to do and to do all the things. So we will see what she actually decides. Would anybody be excited to be his book by baby? I think it'd be kind of fun, but maybe that's just the mom in me. Yeah, she's really interested and curious. And like I said, I really like the idea she has. I think it would be fun. So a lot of you are decorated. Yeah, I figured. We're going to try to drag some of that stuff out this weekend. So, thank you guys. I think that would mean a lot to her, honestly. She has a really interesting way with words, and I'm really sort of proud of her. I am proud of her, but in particular because it's just such an interesting outlook that she has and a totally different way of looking at things sometimes than I do. So I'm super curious to kind of turn her loose with this plot and see where she goes with it. So I'll have to tell her, you guys who are like, yes. That will make her feel loads better. I was talking to her right before I came on. She was going to come home tonight, and it was kind of getting too dark and chilly and whatnot. She's like, you know what, I haven't packed yet. And I was like, it's fine. Just come home tomorrow morning. And she was trying to decide how much of her apartment to bring home with her. And I was like, you do not need 3 giant suitcases to come home for the weekend. She's funny. But I think she's excited to dive in, you guys. So I'll keep you posted because I think she's going to start to really try playing with the plot and getting some chapters and whatnot down over the Christmas break, since she's going to be in between assignments and whatnot. So yay. That'll be kind of awesome. I think she's actually really excited, you guys. So, that will be a little bit of it too, Susan, because I didn't have anybody like that. So I'll be able to tell her things for sure not to do. I don't know. We haven't talked about it, but my best guess is probably. I think she probably would. I think it's just kind of the natural, next step. So probably, yeah. And in fact, I talked to her about maybe collaborating on the book a little bit, the first couple at least, just until she gets really comfortable. So we may even release them jointly. So I don't know, there's choices, and we just might see what the evolution of things are. It's so exciting to even be thinking about maybe writing a book with babies. So, romance by Baby Black. I know, right? So yeah, the boyfriend lives in the same town, and he lives like a mile and a half away. So yeah. I'll have to tell you the story when they finally tell me that I can tell you the story, because it's really super cute. And I'm really happy for them. They seem to suit each other. You know what, Kelly? That's exactly it. And I don't know, a lot of you have been around long enough for me to talk about, when I started writing. Honestly, I was in college as well. I didn't get serious about it until I was Well, about baby's age. That's why I kind of think it's not surprising to me if she's saying, like, I think I'm finally ready to try, because that's about the time that I was thinking about getting serious enough to try too. Because other than that, it was like, school and summer job and boyfriend, which ended up being husband, but, all the things where I was, pulled in so many different directions for time, and I didn't know how to structure a book, and I didn't know what to do with it, and all kinds of things. So, I think, this is kind of a good time for her to start thinking about that. So anyway, okay, somebody said something cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so exciting. I love kitties. I love kitties. Congratulations. You'll have to send pictures. Post pictures, pretty please. Nikki, and if it wasn't clear, yeah, probably so. She would probably end up writing as Mallory Black. That would be my guess. So as she has actually, she started a book, but it was something she started when she was, 15 or so. And it was very like YA paranormal, which she was reading at the time. But, as she's gotten older, she realizes that's not really like her first love anymore. She, really fell in love with, and it wasn't like Twilight, like she read it, but that wasn't her jam. So she was really into a series by an author named Colleen Houck, and I want to say it was called Tiger's Curse. I think she dog-eared that thing and had every card cover, and I actually caught up with Colleen at a couple of different cons over the years, and I think I finally got all of her books signed. And she just absolutely squeed all over the place because that was her like big love back then. But I think as she's gotten older, she's like, she doesn't read YA paranormal anymore. So she's, I think thinking about a more like sexy contemporary romance. So, Louise, she and the boyfriend have actually known each other literally their entire lives. 100% their entire lives. In fact, in some ways, I think he was born because of her, because I've known his mother for a long time. And when I got pregnant, she was like, I think I want another baby too. So, anyway, it's like a whole story, and I haven't been given the okay to tell the whole story yet, but hi, Carla. Welcome. Come on in. Have fun. We're just chitting and chatting about nothing in particular. Just catching you guys up on baby stuff right now. Not like baby, my baby, Mallory baby. Oh, hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. And we were wishing you well tomorrow, and crossing fingers and toes and hoping everything is successful. And, check in with you because we're going to be thinking about you and worrying about you. I'm just glad that you made it for a little bit because I wanted to see your smiling face, as it were. It must be dang cold in Minnesota. Am I right? Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Well, Susan, not quite yet. Every time we bring it up, I think he just took the comment down. I think he gets hives every time we talk about wedding planning. Now he's just being a butt in the background. Let's see. So no, I do have a house guest who, like I said, wasn't quite ready to be on camera tonight. But other than that, we are enjoying our quiet with the kitties. Floyd and Fifi are very happy that we're pretty chill and just kind of hanging out in the family room and, taking up space on the sofa. And I have the heat dish going, so that makes them really happy. And baby will be home tomorrow night for the long weekend. So where she'll be studying and I will be writing, but it's fine. And then William will come home on Sunday. Let's see. It is dang cold in Canada. That does not surprise me. Define dang cold. Hi, Lauren. It's good to see you. It's cold in Vegas? Really? Cold and snowy in Minnesota? I'm not surprised, Carla. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me, Jocelyn. See, if my mother had been a wedding planner, I would have been like, please take it. We had to hire one because we had just moved here, honestly, and we didn't know anybody and we didn't know anything. And so I didn't know who was a good florist. I didn't know who was a good photographer or, baker. Like, I didn't know anything. And I had been here only a few months longer than William, and we were like, we have no idea what we're doing. So we ended up hiring somebody. I hope that they let you help. No, it hasn't happened officially, Rebecca. They're both just trying to get out of school right now, but they talk about it. I know they do. From the conversations that, baby has with me, they talk about it. So, oh, yeah, you're right, Jan. That will be like, it will be the Thunderdome for sure. Oh, Lord. I mean, at least assign the, like the wedding party table and the like family tables. Maybe that's old fashioned. I don't know. I don't know. See, exactly as it should be. And I don't see, this goes to me with like when men won't let you help with something like a wedding. There are some things they're just not good at for the most part. Decorating comes to mind. Like, there are some things that women are just more suited for. Why don't you just let us have it? It'll be fine. It won't hurt you. Don't be a control freak. Oh, that's a great idea, Nikki Ann. Oh, you are smart. That is very smart. Oh, congratulations, Pamela. They just got engaged. Yay. They aren't going to let you? Tisk tisk. I wonder why. Again, like if I could do anything even remotely that awesome, I would do it. Exactly. You know what? It's so hard because I think we all have these visions, right? When you think about getting married, you have these visions of like, I know exactly what I want, but you don't. It's like decorating your house. You don't realize how challenging that is until you're sitting there trying to, like, every little detail and will all the things work together and does everything make, like, it's harder than you think it's going to be. It's harder than you think it's going to be. You are guessing. But we are having a good time. Thank you. I introduced her to this Korean drama, and now she's all hooked on it too. It's like, good. I shouldn't be alone in all of this. I'm just saying. Yeah. Wow. 100 guest gifts for a wedding. Wow. You need, more than a week. Holy cow. Sorry. Hang on. There we go. That's, you know what? I relate to that, actually. I really, really do. So anyway, I'm actually really, excited for her, and we're going to spend a nice Christmas together, and she will get to see the boyfriend after he gets off his, Christmas cruise and whatnot. And so 2022 should be full of fun things. We shall see, but I'm going to guess 2022 will be a very interesting year. Just saying. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Oh my gosh. That would be hysterical. That would be so funny. So I don't know how many of you saw Elle James's daughter got married this past weekend, and she posted pictures of her daughter's dress, and it looked absolutely stunning, and it was making me go like, okay, it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. That's a really nice way of doing it. Because you always want to include your family, but you want, to me, the central ceremony to be about the fact that you're about to be husband and wife, but family is important also. So it's got to be a good balance, right, y'all? Sorry, I didn't mean to get off on weddings. Like, I get excited, and she's excited, and I think they're both excited. So, so wanted to circle back for a minute and talk a little bit about the boxes. Some of you have already gotten them. I know a couple of you have posted pictures, and we haven't approved them yet. I'm trying to let everybody get their box and get surprised with what's in their box. So if you're wondering what happened to your picture, we're just going to give it another day or two. I hope that's okay. So that if people had ordered theirs for the surprise, they could actually still have their surprise. So, for those of you who have opened your box, I hope you like what's in the box. It was a fun and interesting learning experience for me. So, I'd love to have some of your feedback if you have thoughts, but I have lots of thoughts already about a summer box. So I think what I'm going to do, you guys, because I know I heard from quite a few of you who didn't actually get to order the box before I sold out, because I just started with a random number in mind, in all honesty, just because I had no idea if anybody would even care about a box. See, that was one of my favorite things too, Rhonda. So what I think I'm going to do this time, because I hated having to tell some people no, I think what I'm going to do this time is maybe announce it a little earlier, and then kind of see where the natural number is after a couple of weeks at least. And that will still give me time to order everything for the boxes. But it will also allow a few more people to participate if they wanted to, because I like I said, I hated saying no to people. So you guys just keep me posted and tell me what you think and whatnot. And I have, like I said, I have all these ideas already for the summer box, which of course will be totally different than the holiday box. But I'm excited because it fed a different part of my creativity to kind of think of some of these things and figure out how to package them and put them and make it kind of festive and all of that good stuff. Because yeah, yeah, I had a couple people say that, because I think we sold out in a few days. And so some people were like, I missed that Wine Wednesday, or that newsletter fell into my spam. And by the time I heard about it, it was sold out. So I know it seemed like I said, I hated to say no. So this time I think I'm going to just give it a couple of weeks and see where our natural number falls. So you might be ordering a summer box in like February, but that's about how much time it takes for me to see how many I've got, and then gather all the things and make sure it's all here, so that when it comes time to assemble it, I have to tell you, poor William and we took all the boxes to the post office. What is Siri trying to tell me? Don't care. We took all the boxes to the post office on Monday. And of course, it's December, right? So there's this giant line hanging way, way out, almost to the door. And because we, pre-do the postage at home, we're rolling in with our cart like a couple of times. We had to go ask them for another bin. People are looking at us like you're skipping the whole line. I'm like, well, you're in line to buy postage. Okay. But it was so funny because there were just people looking at us like, how many times are you going to roll this cart in? And how many of these boxes do you have? It felt a little funny, but on the other hand, we did. We walked in. Our boxes were totally prepared, put together. I hope there was nothing breakable in it. And that was the other thing that I wanted to be sure that there was nothing that could get damaged in, postage. And I had some people also say, will there be chocolate in it? And I was just so afraid of anything melting. And so anyway, when we dropped them off, we stacked them so carefully. And then, William looks at me and he's like, they're going to like take it in the bin and back and dump it someplace because it's the post office. But, they probably would have, Krista. But we weren't entirely sure when we started working them on Saturday night that we would finish before he had to fly out Tuesday morning. So I was afraid to schedule a pickup. And by the time we looked up it was like Sunday evening, late Sunday evening, by the time he ended up getting everything fully boxed and put together. So it was kind of too late they were all packed with love. It's true. So it was kind of too late to call the post office, and we had to go out anyway on Monday in that area. So we just packed up the car and dropped it all off. And it was kind of fun to, just roll in with all our stuff and be like, we're prepared because we packed it all already. You know what? I have often said, especially I have to tell you, the parking lot at our post office is horrible because it's like this giant L-shaped parking lot and everybody drives through there like 80 miles an hour. You can't hardly back out of that parking lot without fear of getting run over. I have no idea why people suddenly decide that that's the place to go speeding, but there it is. So, Sorry, Kathy. William is with his mother in Pennsylvania until Sunday. He will be flying home on Sunday. So he is visiting his mom and his sister and his nieces. And he's already gotten to see all the family and have the requisite Chinese food that he wanted to have. So let's see. I had more on my agenda. I do. Oh, so last week, for all of you who got the newsletter, okay, I'm not sure, since it just says Facebook user. Yes, like every parking lot at a DFW post office, they all suck. They all suck. It's true. Hey, Michelle from Pennsylvania. See, Allison, I think about doing stuff like that. I don't want anything breakable. That's my fear, is because a lot of times with these items, I order exactly, because they're branded items, so you have to order in certain quantities. So I'd have to order an exact quantity, and if I sold that number of boxes and your shot glass broke, I don't have any way of replacing it for you. So you are a Facebook user because you have to give StreamYard permission to put your screen name, to put your name from Facebook on the screen. God, I can't even talk. Wow. If we could find plastic ones, I would totally look into that. Hi, Sandra. How are you from Canada? I hope you're not freezing to death, my dear. So let's see what else. So for all of you who didn't, if you should have gotten a newsletter last week and you didn't see it, check your spam. If you don't get a newsletter, reach out to William. He can resend it to you pretty easily. So I hope that you all got your newsletter last week and got to see the cover and the blurb for Wicked as Seduction, which I'm still writing and going to be writing for a hot minute here. But that is 100% trees. So if anybody hadn't seen that, and of course I'm not prepared with slides or anything, but yeah, because I'm just not that together today. I didn't sleep a lot last night, y'all. When William's not here, I don't sleep. Thank you, Jan. He is swoony to me. Like, I looked at that and I was like, it's so trees, y'all. It is so trees. So anyway, I'm excited. If you didn't see it, it's on my website now. So go out there and take a peek. If you guys missed it also, I think it was last Thursday, Friday, something. I'm doing some games here in the Beauties just to, it's like the Christmas book fairy. So I did something last week. I'll probably do something again in another day or two. That'll be fun and just give you guys some chances to win some books and, say kind of Mary in my little way. And so I hope that's fun too. You know what? Okay, so it's so funny that you should say it exactly like that, because when I very first got this picture, that was the common thread. Everybody wants to lick him. And I was like, well, of course, because that's why I wanted this photo, because I wanted to lick him too. Shh, sorry, William. He's in the corner scowling at me. Yeah, I can see you now, Joe. Thank you. So I'm making my way through this book. They are not making things easy on me, that's for sure. So, but I think it's going to be worthwhile in the end. So it's just going to take me a while. And it's harder to write during the holidays. You know how easy it is to get distracted with all kinds of other things that are happening. So that's right, Kathy. Exactly. You want to climb trees? Think you might not be alone. Layla's not quite there yet, but I'm sure she will get there 100%. So, like I said, if you haven't seen it, go out to the website. Cover and blurb are all out there, and we'll be adding some stuff soon. There'll also be, so you guys watch for your next newsletter, which is next week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you're going to want to, because there's important stuff in the next newsletter, and there's going to be even more important stuff in the last newsletter of this year. So do not miss out. So Krista, all of the Wiccan Devoted books are going to be told in duet. They're just, the stories are too interconnected and too massive for me to even shove it into one book. So, hi, Fifi. Are you coming to help me, my dear? What is your certain fascination with my desk. Is it my earbuds? Do you think you want to eat my earbuds? I don't know if you guys can see her. She's like right here. So anyway, yeah, the stories are just way, way, way too big for me to shove everything, you guys, into one story. So that's why we're getting things in duets. You're going to start seeing very soon, like probably with this duet, how interconnected things are. And then there's more stuff. Like, you guys, I have a 4-year plan for this series. Let me just tell you, it's super interconnected and there's a lot happening that we haven't even gotten to yet. Yes, he's already appeared a little bit. And so I have to, like I had to for the other 2 duets, I have to go back a little bit to go forward. But I'm just about now at the point where I'm going to be moving forward into territory that you've never seen in this series before. So once I get there, I'm sure that we will see more of him. So yeah, stay tuned for that, for sure. Let's see. Have fun, Kelly. Oh my God, -12. That sounds horrible. And you're sitting in a bowling alley waiting for your husband to finish. Oh my gosh. I don't blame you, Stephanie. I hope that you can hang on a little bit longer. Your sons have a league on Saturday. Oh my gosh, you had to bowl tonight. Well, I'm sorry. Fiona, you have a friend. Oh, she just left. So when I tried to tell her that she had a friend, she decided she was leaving. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the duets, because I like writing. It gives me the ability and the freedom to tell, the size of story that I want to tell, the scope of the story I want to tell. And when I was trying to cram, 150 to 160,000 words into more like 100,000 words, you guys were just going to be missing out on story. And that was just not okay with me. And when the, rest of the team and I sat in there and started talking about how to make this functional, that was the idea we came up with. And I was just so glad that you guys were so excited about getting kind of double the story. So yay. I'm so happy you guys are awesome. But I knew you guys were awesome. He's always gonna, so about some things, probably yes. Like, he thinks it's awful, special, and sweet that she wants to get married on Valentine's Day. And I'm going to do something special around that. Just stay tuned. But yeah, other than that, he's always like, 1 mile is always going to be 1 mile. There's just like, he will have that incredible soft spot for her, but don't anybody else think that extends to him, because that is not going to happen. Well, I hope that you enjoy, Allison, because I actually really, really love writing Read Family Reckoning. And thank so much of you, so many of you who have already pre-ordered More Than Desire You, by the way. You're going to get a little more information about that here shortly, but next November seems like a long ways away, and I've already had some PMs from some people going, why next November? And I'm like, because there's a lot of books on my docket, but I'm super excited to write a story about Xavier, who you haven't met yet, Allison. But I really love this story. I love this family. I love the way they become a family from what, was kind of the ashes of a family. So I hope that you enjoy that as well. So let's see. I think that is about everything that I had on my docket for this week. And I told you, if you came in late, Christmas party is set for December 15th, you guys. And depending on family, this, that, and the other, we may do some baking, and we'll try not to involve too much bat crotch on 12/22. Let's see. Like I said, William will be back next week, and I'm sure he will rib me about how much I said and meandered and talked too fast this week. But thank you guys for putting up with me, and I appreciate every one of you being here on a Wednesday night. I know it's not as much fun when I'm not like elbowing his moobs and all that kind of good stuff, but I appreciate you being here and listening to me ramble and spending your Wednesday with me, because I know December is really busy. And just, you guys are the best, and thank you so much. And you guys have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the rest of the time that we are not together, and then next Wednesday we will have all the fun again. And I just love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Have a good one. Good night.